Hello, this is Jacob Lee with Reaching Africa's Unreached. I'm here in Fordia Village in one of our containers, and we just have the joy of being together with Joshua Abraham, who's been one of our secondary 2-2 trainers in the Bidibidi zones 1 and 2. Just this last Saturday, we had a graduation there, and Mandela was one of the graduates. He's also been here to RAU for training as well, and he came today for 160 of these Africa Study Bibles and also some books to beef up his library, which is getting pretty strong right now. And so this kind of thing just thrills my heart. It's what Reaching Africa's Unreached is all about, is training faithful people who have trained others. And so we can just look right here. We had an opportunity to start working with Joshua Abraham, and Joshua Abraham has been training in the Bidibidi zones. 6 trainings now. We're going to have another graduation in January in Bidibidi Zone 2. And so thank you so much for your prayers. The container of Bibles here, 10,600 are on their way. So you can look behind, we're starting to get low, but we have more coming because of our faithful supporters and prayer warriors. Let me start out with you, Mandela. Tell us a little bit about your testimony briefly, and then what do you plan doing with these 160 study Bibles?
So thank you so much. I thank God so much for the privilege and for His grace that He has enabled me to be part of Reach Africa and Reach. It has been a great blessing in my life. So I've been here for the first time, and also I attend the training in the level of camp. When I finish it really equipped me most. One of it is in the area of preaching. Before we used to preach in another way, but when we get material from Reach Africa and Reach, it guides us how we're supposed to preach, the preaching that will enable the church to grow. And basically what I see, it is a great blessing to the level of camp, because majority of our pastor leaders, they never got an opportunity to be in the class or to go to theology school because of some limitation. But through Reach Africa and Reach, they get an access. They're able to get the material, and they're able to make the church grow by using the material. Really, it has been a blessing. Even I was part of it. In my church, I have seen the growth through the material. One of it is about the 9 mark of the church. It has been a great blessing. So I'm really so much to be part of it, and because of that, it has given me the hope to do the ministry, and I have the material available. And I'm just praying, let God open way at His own time, so that everything will go successfully. That is first about my testimony. And the second, usually before, my perspective toward ministry was different in relation to financial. But I thank God so much also through the Reach African Reach. I got the material related to economic. Now I get the skill of how to save money and even to expand the ministry. So this is a really great blessing to me of being a part of the Reach African Reach. So in second part, after finishing, we have a pastor training, and also I have some team that they are undergoing training. So what they are liking, it is Bible. So by the grace of God, we get some of the support. We came here for 160 Bible, so that we'll be able to train those leaders, so that we'll be able to even have the access of Bible, to be able to study and other things. There's a reference, and cross-reference, and those commentary, they will be able to get all the information that will be able to equip their sermon. So it has been a great blessing. These are the major issues that make me to come. And there's a great demand, but this is our capability. We only limit ourselves in the level 160, but the expectation was more. So I really thank God so much. He has enabled us with little we have get, and I thank God so much for our brother here. He has been a great blessing through the support. He's supporting the ministry in the camp, with the material and everything. We get a free little access of the Bible, which is very expensive in the shop. But we thank God for him so much. I'm so blessed to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think our brother, Pastor Jacob, he said, and also our friends and our brother and the young Timothy, he also said what is in heart. And one thing is I just want to say, as part of Reaching Africa Outreach, and this is me, Joshua Abraham, and most of you know me. And my prayer is that you will continue support Reaching African Reach with materials, Bibles, because that is what we need in the refugees camp. And we're not coming to stay here in Uganda. And one day, one time, we'll go back to our nations. And so our vision and our aims and in our heart is to equip the church leaders and to raise more leaders with sound biblical doctrines, with enough material so that one day when we go back, we'll be able to establish training centers and discipleship classes to our people so that our church will become strong. And this is the only opportunity through Reaching Africa and Reach that we can able to do these things. Thank you so much. Continue to bless us. Continue to support Reaching Africa and Reach. Continue to pray with us. And let God bless you in Jesus' name.